You and Rick Everett promised us a public meeting.
And you will have one.
When though, David? You said after the 29th of May.
No, when
You said after 29th of May.
when the negotiations are finished and before any decision is made.
What about the public
Surely-
announcement last week that
surely-
they weren't waiting any longer for these developers?
Well, they're not. That's why they've set the scrutiny process.
So why are they still negotiating with them?
No. They've set the scrutiny process going, which is designed to explore the ways out of it if the negotiations
But
fail.
the scrutiny's filibustering, aren't they?
The negotiation.
Councillor Paul isn't still negotiating. Do we have your assurance?
Councillor Paul is still negotiating.
What are the negotiations?
What is there to negotiate?
Why? Because
Either they had the money or they didn't.
Can we have one
because
question at a time? Confusing.
there are huge risks of going down the other route that need to be explored. So the responsible thing to do is to carry on negotiating to see if a to see
Because we've had an assurance that the freehold won't be sold.
yes.
We were sure, and yet Councillor Poole is being quoted here by Terence Painter believing that a deal can be struck with an agreement in principle to sell the site's freehold. And this was just last week.
Well, that's rubbish.
So, well, I hope it
Where's that
is.
come from?
This is an interview with Terence Painter.
Meeting.
But we have your assurance that will not happen. That the freehold would not be sold under any
The freehold
circumstances.
will not be sold.
Right.
Can you?
It'll be transferred on completion as in the agreement.
Yes.
Mr. Paul told me this morning that it has nothing to do with council. It's down to Mr. Painter and his boys. They were his words.
It has nothing to do with us.
Going to
Well, that
give
is
him.
true in the sense that the developer has got to come up with a solution that the council will accept.
Councillor,
That's why it's the problem.
why are you
Can you
insisting
show
on
me
go-
the developer then?
Why are you insisting on going with still staying with SFKs,
Because the alternative,
which are
which is to kick them off the site,
and
can't even be started until 2014.
Well, we can
Probably can't be successful until 2017 and could be very costly.
are you getting good legal advice?
We haven't. The scrutiny process. Part of the scrutiny process is to get the best legal advice we can.
And are you getting that?
No, I said it's part of the scrutiny process.
when will that be?
has just started. You know, it's just started.
It's too slow for us. We need some
Where is it?
answers.
We can't have any more
We've had 20 years. We've had
concessions.
20 years of this.
We all understand the sympathy, but we've got to try and do what's right.
Then you need to reassure us with a public meeting. That's
And we
all.
will.
Soon as
And we
possible.
will. Once the negotiations are finished.
And what are the negotiations, Mr.
Once
Green?
the
Can you
negotiations are
explain?
finished and before any
Can
decision.
you explain what these negotiations are in
The
detail?
negotiations are about the conditions that the developer wants around his finances.
So it's all to do with the developer, not what we want then?
No. At the moment, the developer can't get the finance under the conditions that the council are asking for.
And how are you helping the developer to get these finance?
Because we're asking them to come back with a way that satisfies ours to reduce.
why?
Hang on.
Deadline, the 22nd
To
of
reduce-
May.
Well,
And they had
what
10
does a few
years.
days make?
No, it's not, because the deadline's a deadline. That's it. End of story.
It's not my
And they'll never
negotiation.
complete that by next February.